some money to go through, have some fun, check it out. Here we go, stacks and stacks of cash. Thanks for joining us as we continue our series of seeking and searching for rare finds amongst paper currencies and things that we have here in Las Vegas. So Vegas, of course, is a different community because it's a lot of cash transactions here. Use cash in your slot machines, your cash in your other transactions for entertainment and or food and beverage. And so it circulates quite a bit. So there's a better chance of finding rare and exciting stuff in a place where there's lots of it. And that's what we do this for. Make sure you have everything you need. Of course, without glasses, but we'll make it work. Greetings, everyone. Welcome. See, King Top Cat is here. Ronnie C, Steve 6, Diana, Gummy Bear, welcome. A.G. Jordan III. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Can you feel that? Nice. All right, so we're going to I'm going to try a little different way of doing it here. Move this forward again. We'll zoom you in, and I'm going to try to keep my hands right here in this general area so you can see what's going on. Fluster 0, there's got to be enough money there to buy a paper plate and a hot dog. Possibly. John, how you doing? Welcome. Victor Debs is here. We have these $10 bills. We rarely have any luck with 10s, but we're going to try them here. And we're going to go through them and make sure we don't have any super valuable finds here. They're all every which way, but we will do our best to get through them. Devin Morrill, how you doing? Where's the handcuffs? That's not this show. It's a whole different show. There we go. Just looking for any kind of unique serial numbers. With these, they're all the 2017, 2017A, possibly the new signatures from 2021 if they have any. But they're all the yellow bills. There's no white bills. We're not going to find any of the older stuff in here. But on the 10s, so far I don't think we found anything cool since we started this. Let me zoom back up here. Here we go. You can just see as we go through. Robert Jimenez, welcome. Doris McMahon. Ice Hot Slots is here. Thank you all for joining us. Had some fun earlier if you had a chance to check out all about Keno. Afterwards, of course, I did a video. You're going to want to see it. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, it's good times. A lot of 220s and a ticket sessions. Hey, hold on. We got a bunch of ones on there. What do we got? 431-412-11. No, sounds like a phone number. Need plumbing done middle of the night. Gummy Bear, when Coach plays with the dirty money, it reminds me of Finster from the Bugs Bunny episode. Oh, okay. There you go. I don't mind. It's pretty good company there. He's a celebrity. Movie star. Mary MCQ2, what's up? Or is it squared? I always get Einstein in my mind when I read your name. E equals Mary squared. Had fun on Fremont last night. Had super fun last night at the Palace Station Hotel Casino. The one hotel casino that will let me go in there. Some hotel casinos won't. Not that I'm ever going to bring it up every time we go live. But what a bunch of winning. It was so much fun. Be sure to check out the video, the live stream replay. I'm going to cut out a bunch of the individual sections of that. Either works, cool. Missy Angel, how you doing? Paulette is here. I'm going to cut out the different sections of last night's gaming. Had 3 huge jackpots, none of which were taxable, which is great, plus some other stuff. Well, Coach, with Diana in chat, I thought something silly might be going on. Oh, okay. Always silly. All right, nothing at all. These 10s are I don't believe, other than 1 or 2 star notes, we've ever found anything in the 10s. Gail Mott is here. How's Texas? Going to be there in a couple weeks. Got a Sir Loon room visit coming up for the month of July. It's going to be fun. Going to take Sir Loon some places. All the way down to College Station. Going to let them run around Texas A&M. See if we can't run into their Reveille mascot down there. See if Sir Loon can't run on the field and a few things like that. You never know. It's preseason football at college. It's hot. Yes, it's hot. It's funny how it's hot. It's record-breaking heat, which means we've been on a cold snap since the last time there was a record. So when the record was from like 1938, and now it's hotter than 1938, it means we've been on a cold snap. The Earth has been cooling since 1938. They fail to point that out when they're making their comments. But as a weather guy, I can point that out. When are you going to count $1,000 bills? As soon as we can find them. Usually they're in collections, safes, and buried in landfills and or the insulation of walls of houses built on the East Coast or Columbia. West Point is flooding. Did not know that. All right, this one, does that seem a little high, the printing of the green? See how high that one is versus that one? It's like a little closer to the top there. It's not enough to really be anything. If it was actually printed up top there, that bill could sell for a couple $100. But that wasn't enough, because here's another one that's up there. So it does rotate or float a little bit. It's a floater. We got a floater. It's missing the green letters and numbers. That's always good too. It's a beautiful day to check into a hotel in Las Vegas if you need a reservation. 1133-8313. That's pretty cool. The English Hotel still has a few rooms tonight. It's a very busy weekend. It's still holiday. It's like the second 4th of July weekend. It's been magnificently busy for us. Also, lots of last-minute pop-up, drive-up, can I get a room stuff going on. So not sure what's bringing everyone to town. Is it the Lego Fest, possibly? We got a whole Lego thing going on. All right, $1 bills. Here we go. Looking for star notes and cool serial numbers. See if you can see those. I'm going to try to turn it so you have a good view. There you go. I can still do the chat while we do this. I'm trying to multitask here. We're in no hurry. It's a hot or cold afternoon, depending on where you're from. Could be morning in your part of the world. And so we're just enjoying it. Coach, can we order a pizza with the works while we count your money while sitting at the table and pay him in pennies? I don't know that they take cash anymore. You have to actually pay. Is that a Q? That's a double D. We got another double D. We can start a double D collection. Let's put that over here. There we go. Yeah. Greetings from rainy Oklahoma. Fantastic. I love Oklahoma. I've driven through, not during tornadoes, but threatened tornadoes a couple times. Got into Oklahoma City. There's a casino north of the city, not all the way out of the city, that we had to stop at. Put our car in the garage because the hail and tornadoes were coming. And turned out there really wasn't any hail or tornado coming. They just wanted our money in the casino. It's another double D. That's a pretty well used double D. That looks like that should be in a chair down on Fremont Street. Double L's. A couple of B's. Not as impressive. Allegedly. What do I know? LT. There's a T note. Don't know if I've ever seen a T note. It's torn, so I'm not going to save it. But these higher level, these are the 2013s we've been finding. There's a whole bunch of this stuff that someone must have found, like in the insulation or in the attic or in a fill somewhere. Greetings from Oklahoma. Diana, you're such a tattletale. Anthony P. I missed what she's telling on, but McPuddin's in charge, so it's a KC, not a KG. Nothing exciting. KD. A GB. The first letter is the branch of the Federal Reserve where it's printed, or it's represented. I think it's all printed for the Bureau of Printing and Engraving. You live 2 hours east of Amarillo. Yes. I've driven that so many times. On the way to Chicago or on the way to California from Chicago back in the day with the kids. Get to Amarillo, go get some catfish on Western. The little catfish shack is no longer there. Flip on. Bob Price, imagine the cash counting if there was a Loon Lounge cocktail bar on the... Oh, yes. Get a lot of cash. Here we go. There's a low number. 0044. We got a lot of 0044s. I'm going to keep holding on to them and try to put a whole stack together. That'd be fun. BA, Baracus, FE. Where's F? Which bank is that from? You guys read that? Which Federal Reserve Bank is F? Right there. Is that Minneapolis? I can't read. I don't have my glasses. I was not prepared. I was just so prepared, but not prepared. KA, some 7s, but not enough. No star notes yet. How about that? Yeah, we had a Loon lounge up on the roof. Have to use all currency. That's how you tip your server. The $5 bill is the new preferred method of conveying your happiness with the performance you just saw. The ones don't add up like they used to. There's an M note. A few 7s on it. Not going to hold on to that. There we go. Nice. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day wherever you're watching from. It's just one of those lazy days. Not a whole lot of sports on. Watching the Alaska baseball team. Gold Panthers are on the internet playing a team from Seattle up in Fairbanks. And I was trolling the announcers, but they didn't fall for it. Thought I had a good one. They're asking how to pronounce some kid's name. And it's either Jeffrey or Jeffries. And I said it's actually Egyptian. It's a silent J. It's Epheris. And I thought they'd say it, but then the kid's dad actually chimed in and told him how to do it. So I thought it'd be funny, you know, trolling other people. No star notes. Where's all our star notes? Turn it down. There we go. It's much better that way, I believe. Here's that one. It's a big signature right there. If you see any that you like, anything that matches your birth year or anything like that, let me know. Just going through ones here on KLOON, Channel 7, Las Vegas, bringing you the latest in monetary policy. It is our policy to look at monetary stuff. LJ. Remember Larry Johnson from UNLV? Went on to the NBA. Grandmama. Yeah, there's the LJ. Interesting when you find the old notes like this, there's multiples. So someone obviously put a bunch away. It's an 06. KG, there's a KG note. We always put those aside. I know a guy who likes those. BK, I spend those all at Burger King's. 213-299-995. Not a whole lot of radar notes or anything popping up here. I was hoping we'd find some really old notes. KD, BG. Oh, yeah. Oops. KE. Told Mrs. Cash I would call her back after the first live, and I never did. I just got a text. Oops. When we started that first live in the casino, and I had to take a phone call, that was her, and I'm like, I'm on a live. I'll get right back to you. Was that 2 hours ago now? Great. Double L's. JA, KB. So every time we do this and we don't find stuff, it makes those that we do find even more interesting and harder to find, because just went through a couple stacks here with really nothing. Pick another one. Take this one here. A GC. Flip them over. Be nice to find another bill with all the same numbers on them. There's 1975, 1554.9. So if you were originally born in 1549, but then you're reincarnated and born in 1975, there you go. Gail, yes, we are doing stuff tonight. We'll be live on the Cash or Crash on Fremont. Sunday night's our big night on Fremont. It actually goes really well down there. It's usually when we find the best stuff. It's people that have stuck around, they didn't go home after the weekend. Occasionally they're in a unicorn outfit. Sometimes there's some dancing and fighting. Sometimes it's just normal stuff, but we will be down there tonight. You like the one with Ben on them? Yeah, those are fun ones. Definitely fun. H's. If you have not seen the dancing, anger, and whatever video I did, almost 100,000 views now. It's amazing. 100,000 views. Knocking on the door there. Dancing, Pushing, Anger, Fremont Street, I think is the title. 100,000 views. There's a star note. It's an L. 021622322 star. We'll put that up here. Finally got one. Another KG. EI. EI. And I don't say the last one on purpose, so y'all at home have to say it. KF. Hey, I hit 15 buffalo heads at WinStar and went massive 430 just following my 3. Loaded my bet from, oh wow, yeah. Mitchell, that's the, isn't it? I mean, 15 heads should be a hand pay. I'm just saying, if you hit the 15 heads, it's ridiculous to not have to pay taxes on that. I feel your pain. WinStar though, that's I'm sure they got a few Buffalo machines there. Have not been there in a while. I think on our next trip we'll go to WinStar, but not the Border Casino. I'm not sure if Braun or anyone has that on our list of banned locations, but the crossing the Border Casino into Oklahoma from Texas, we were kicked out of there too. So we'll never go back there. It's pretty darn funny too, the way they did it. She circled me for like 7 or 8 minutes to make sure, and then she came after me. You can't do that. So I'm just sitting here watching my wife play slots. What do you mean I can't do that? You can't. You have to leave. I'm like, all right, cool. Laters. Then we went to WinStar and won some money. Cortez is out. That's right. I will take a written apology. That'd be fun. It's their business. They can do whatever they want. I have no complaint whatsoever. If their business model indicates that only certain people can stream in there, that's fine. Let those certain people stream in there. I'm sure it had to do with the fact I was wearing an orange hat. I did not look like I normally look like. I was in a disguise. And so maybe they didn't recognize me from all the surveillance videos, all the multitude of times that we've had interactions, and they've actually helped me set up my cameras and came over and hand paid me and cheered along when we hit so many replays and free games on the Rhino game, where had all the staff around watching me film, cheering into the filming. So it's not like we're trying to hide it. I just had the camera on the game, playing that pig game at $35 a bet. Border kicked me out for filming. That was the Border one going into Oklahoma from Texas. And then last night, the Cortez gentleman asked me to leave, so I did. Walters, the next time you're going to go to Green Valley Ranch, it'll be a while. It's a nice place. I've never really won anything there though, so they have one Sun and Moon that I know of. There's some more ones. Okay, we got a lot of ones all of a sudden. We'll hold on to that guy. I like the lower numbers. No player points or cards at Border Casino is what yeah, I know. Yeah, they're strange. I mean, it's a great place to have one. Isn't it the same people? There's a K note with a star. A couple of stars now. 5,000 at the end. I like those round numbers. They don't need the free advertising, I guess. I guess if D Lucky Slots can do his thing there because he's got permission to do whatever that thing is he does, that's cool. But just some wholesome gaming, having fun, cheering along, whatever it is I was doing, I totally take responsibility for it. I'm not arguing in one respect at all. Was not trying to hide ever in the last 2.5 freaking years that I was doing it down there live. But last night I can understand. They were having a drawing and I did walk through, so maybe someone complained. There's a 100% chance that happened, and that's why you always want to react before you ask questions or something. There could be any number of reasons why. It's not for me to guess, not for me to judge. I just don't have to go back. .008, lowish number. We'll hold on to them. It's not really anything you can get on eBay and sell. All right, we'll do one more. 1918. Who was born in 1918? June 4th of 1918. If you were born on June 4th of 1918, all you have to do is send me a photocopy of your license showing that, and I will mail you this dollar bill for free. All right? June 4th of 1918, this is your note. I'm going to hold on to that one just for you. It had to be the hat. I know Up and Our Way streams from there. Sin City Family streams from there. Gambling Granny. Everyone. I've streamed from there with Gambling Granny. I've streamed from there with other YouTubers. It's befuddling, I think is the word I want to use. I'm befuddled. I'm confused. I'm an old man. Tonight's live stream will be right after the dark, so right around 8 o'clock tonight. There's 3 zeros and a 5. There you go. Somebody was collecting these bills, I think. Your birthday is in 1917. You missed it by 1 year. Sorry, Slotty math teacher. So close. If I find that 1917 note, I'll save it for you. That offer, by the way, expires at the end of July of 2023. So if you're watching this video in 2087, do not send a self-addressed stamped envelope or whatever means of transport is in that time. The bill will not be available at that time. Only valid through the end of July 31st, 2023 at midnight. Always got to put that disclaimer on. 6 years from now. But you said I could have it. And only first come, first serve. There's only one available. Offer subject to change without any notification. Offer subject to be given to someone else without any notification. Offer can be revoked at any time for any reason with no penalty or compensation for players. No purchase necessary. Canadians will have to answer some sort of a trivia quiz, and all sales are final. It's not as many rules as the lottery giveaways, but it's right up there. LQ. No, I don't need to put on a I don't know. It is what it is. Kind of a miscut note. Not a lot, but you can see it's got a thicker side over here than here. Kind of up to the right. I'm going to hold on to it just because and find the whole sheet. It's no big deal. Could have been a temporary security officer too. It's his first time ever there. And, just doing the thing because that's what they do at the other casino that he works at. That's their rules at the Aztec. I get it. I'm not worried about it. It's not like I'm going to bring it up ever again every time we go by. There's some really nasty notes here. Like they were buried. Nobody won Powerball. It's available. One more draw. If we get close to $1 billion, I'll start going again. But I'm not going to waste my time for less than $1 billion. If I would have gone last night for Powerball, I would have missed that session at the casino where we just killed it. We crushed it. Don't know if you guys saw any of that or not. All right, we're almost to the end here. We have 3 left. Then I can call Mrs. Cash and apologize. Look at that, huh? There we go. We'll flip them over when we get there. Unless we can do that right now. Heck, the Plaza lets us in. I mean, everyone lets us in. The Golden Nugget, which I thought would be one that wouldn't let me. Every time we go play Shrek or the other games, the security comes by. Nobody ever bothers me. They give me the nod, like, hey, what's up, brah? So it's like really cool. Very nice people. Double D. 3 7s to start. Give me 5 7s. There we go. CA. LQ. We've got a lot of LQs probably from that 2013. Someone was saving them because they know what I know. That's a stripper heaven. All the ones. Yes. This is. I'm not sure how they do that. I've never been to a place like that. I've heard stories. I saw it in the movies once. Someone told me about it. Oh, a star note. Far and few between. Or however it works. Making it rain. Making it sprinkle. Still looking for a note with all 7s or 8s on them. If it's all 8s, I could sell it overseas for a lot of money. All 7s, we do it stateside here. Is that what we call it, stateside? Three zeros and a 5. That's the second one of those we found. 3 zeros and a 5. So obviously this was all from the same money source, or most of it, or a lot of it, a big chunk of it. I might need you to. I might need your help. I gave birth again, and this time it was a liquid baby from Taco Bueno. Yes, yes. As a birthing coach, I would recommend. Well, I got a couple options. It just depends. Couple of A's. Look at that. Nostradamus, how you doing? Fat Lou, I have a bill with 3 pairs. Is that any good? No, not at all. Depends on what pairs they are. No, 3 pairs would not get you much action. Welcome, Fat Lou. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. 053. All these bills will be back in circulation before you know it. So there's a one. This is from the 90s. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Hold on. Hold on here. Is that a 95? Look at that. 1995. Is this a web-fed note? What is a web-fed note? I'll show you a non-web-fed note. On the back of a $1 bill, there's a number down here from the printing plate. It's the bottom of the E. If it's on the top of the E, it came from a web press, which is like they do newsprint with a big roll of paper and printed all the bills. It was a test from 1988 through 1995, and they're scarce, especially the star notes. So I'm going to flip this baby over. This one might be very valuable. Let me pull it up on the eBay over here real quick. eBay.com. Let's type in 1995 star web note. Let's see what comes up here. Star Wars. There we go. For 89 consecutive star notes, $447. That's not web fed. Let me put web fed. Web note. Come on there. Okay, here we go. So a Cleveland $1 web note is $26, but that's not a star. Where's the stars? All right, let's just flip it over. It's a regular note. Doesn't matter anyway. That's too bad. All right, I got all excited there. 1995 though, so that was neat. That's the oldest one we found forever. Robert Rubin signature. That was during the Clinton era. Got all excited and got sidetracked. Where were we? Oh, that's right, paper money. See, wasn't that fun? We killed an afternoon on one note. See how I drug it out too? I didn't just flip it right over. Very show busy. We're trying to be very show busy when we do this. There's some ones. The answer may shock you. Stick around. You'll be amazed at what happens at the end of the last bill stack. Adjusting my eyesight. I'm just sipping a coconut flavored icy cold drink. Cool. Coconut's great for you. A couple of bees. We're down to our final stack coming up here. Here's another one that's kind of cut up. You can see it's thicker and thicker on these sides and off to that side, but not enough to warrant collectability. AB. It's another T note. Hold on here. The rare T note. It has the T at the end there. Hold on to that. Put that in my tea bag. With all those ones, you need to go to Thunder Down Under. Yes. I was going to make a joke like Ruckus Among Us, but yeah. Thunder Down Under, and no offense to our friends from Australia, but that's not my bag. I tried out and they wouldn't hire me, so they're on the list. Braun, make sure Thunder Down Under is on the list. All right, here's the last one. Drum roll, please. Maybe not. KA. We'll go over our finds here in a moment at the end. Stay tuned for that. No, nothing there. Come on, star notes. We need one more star note. You can name a star note after somebody. There's a U note. I think a T is scarce. U is even scarcer. The higher the letter at the end is further into the printing. It's towards the end of the series when they get ready to start printing the next series. What year is that? 2001? I don't know. Another star note. $13. All right. Hold on to that one. KB, CA, KD. It's got some writing on that one. Down to the end here. Some really rancid notes. Were you born in 1300? Coach, should I start a fund so that a different loon every day can have a cup of coffee? Yes, that's a great idea. I like that. The Loon Cup of Coffee. Well, there you go. That's $1,800 we just went through. How about that? Who feels rich? $1,800 American dollars. I'm not sure what the exchange rate is in your country. $1,800 can still get you stuff. I have a rare collection of first edition Disney dollar framed by Disney with certificate of authenticity, only 50 made. Cool. Some of that Disney stuff is super valuable. Just don't want to get the special collectible that Mickey gives you if you go back in the back room with him. the ones on Fremont Street. Those aren't real Disneys. All right, everyone, let's go through and see what we got today. Someone play let's look at our bill review of music. We got the star note with the K, which is the Dallas Federal Reserve. Got a U note, a T note. This one has a bunch of ones on it, so I held that one. Here's an older 1995 star note, 95 with a 152754434. This has a bunch of zeros at the beginning. Another star note. LQ, double D, LU. Why did we save this one? Oh, because it was cut a little bit odd. I don't think that's worth anything. LQ. A lot of zeros. 1918. That's the one we're giving away, which you have till the end of the month. 7411 5000. I like the numbers at the end like that. Here's a K star. Bunch of ones. Look at that. 1111. That could have been really cool. This one, why did we save this one? Oh, double D's. That's why. Got it. LQ. KG. Here's another star note. KG, double D, AB, LR, double D, and finally another double D. So D and D. All right, well, that's what we got this time. Thank you for being here. Yeah, if you collect stuff at face value, when you get bored with it, you can just go put it in a slot machine, put it back in the bank, buy yourself a coffee, whatever you want to do. I highly recommend this. Do not ever take any investment advice from us ever on any of our channels ever. However, this is not an investment. This is just a savings. Just take your dollar bill and put it off to the side. Some may argue you lose out on your buying power because of inflation and such. I say then it's lying around next time you need to buy some coffee or something. That's just my theory. You talk to your financial advisor for advice on how you should invest your funds. They probably went to college. And one recommendation we do have on this channel is if you actually do exactly opposite of what I've done in the stock market over my life, you would be a billionaire today. Thanks for watching. We will see you soon. Say goodbye.